You know, this nonsense. For instance, I picked out this thing in the Times. Johnson urged to sack ministers for disloyalty. I don't know what prune goes around urging him to do that. Boris is not in a position, you know, to sack the fly that's walking across the saucer in his coffee cup. He's really not. And you know, there's got to be some sort of change of mood by Boris Johnson where he becomes real. He understands what's going on out there, because at the moment, look, they didn't like Boris Johnson. Tory MPs have never really liked Boris Johnson, but they thought he was a winner. When you look at all the polls, he's the least popular minister, even less popular than some of those that the public have never heard of, and that's quite a lot of them. But the other point is, he isn't able to convince people, and this is what all the papers are full of, he isn't able to convince people that he will change. Telling the newspapers yesterday, for instance, that he wouldn't have changed anything.
Do it again, yeah.
Do it again. Yeah. Come on,
does it matter,
get real.
Does it matter,
you know?
though, when you said that Tory MPs don't like him, but do they have to like him?
No.
Surely all that matters is that he's a winner, because he got an 80-seat majority.
They didn't like Mrs Thatcher. Yeah. You know, even I, who spent 4 years as a young minister, I mean, you know, she used to speak of me with even more contempt than my mother did. This was always a bit depressing.
But she won three elections.
But she won 3 elections, and I loyally supported her.
Did you like her?
For 9... let's put it too strongly, shall we? No. But basically, she was effective. But you see, the thing about Margaret Thatcher, she had a passionate desire to make Britain better, and a lot of practical ideas to do so. The problem with Boris, you feel, once you get past the rhetoric... You know, Boris is a columnist. He'll sit there scratching his whatever and writing a column in which the world's problems are solved in 1,000 words, or maybe even only 500. That is not the basis on which someone can be Prime Minister.
I think Boris is more like a president than a Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And we have to bear in mind, though, that he still has a lot of support over the country. Parliament and parliamentarians might not actually like Boris Johnson and might have this, you know, uprising against him. 4 in 10 of his Conservative MPs didn't vote for him.
Yeah, but 60% did.
Yes, but also a lot of people voted for the Conservatives in the 2019 general election and still want Boris Johnson to lead.
Claire, your task for this morning is to find an opinion poll that shows the public in favour.
Well, I think we'll find it here with GB viewers. I think they'll come in droves.
A properly scientifically conducted opinion poll, because my view is, for what it's worth, that he has lost it. Well, and once you lose it, you've lost it.
Well,
you can't get it back.
It's all relative, though, isn't it? Because there's no obvious successor to him within the Conservative Party, and at the moment, Labour aren't quite hitting the target and providing effective opposition. So it's all relative.
But it's A.B.B. for me, anyone but Boris.